The Ultra Beasts are officially here in Pokemon Pocket with the extra dimensional crisis set, and in this video I'm going to be using a Guzzlord and Solgaleo deck with Celesteela. Guzzlord's Grindcore is an extremely powerful move that allows to rob energy from opposing Pokemon to steal an opponent's ability to attack. Celesteela's ability Ultra Thrusters allows Ultra Beasts in the deck to reposition effortlessly and pairs amazingly with Solgaleo's established power and Rising Road ability. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, you saw the intro. Solgaleo, Guzzlord, and Celesteela, man, let's get it. Come on. Alright, game number 1, come on. I'm just as nervous as when I use that Pyukumuku deck. I want this to do well. And we did not get Guzzlord, but we did get Cosmog right off the bat. We're battling somebody with water energy. I'm curious to see what they've got, honestly. Oh god, Greninja, Giratina. What if they have Pyukumuku, bro? Imagine. What are the odds? And we did get our Guzzlord. The Guzzlord can just come out immediately. Next turn, we might be able to evolve with Solgaleo. I'm thinking if I want to put the Rocky Helmet on Solgaleo right now, I might as well. Just to stop him from attacking me. Or to incentivize him not to attack me, I should say. Let's see how this goes. Obviously, Giratina and Greninja are an extremely powerful combo in the previous meta. We're going to have to see how this one plays out with all the Ultra Beasts. And he does have Snorlax, so he's not going to be using Pyukumuku, my boy. But it is what it is. And he isn't going to attack. See, that is exactly why we did what we did. Let's see if we can get Celesteela or Red Candy. Boom. Gorgeous. We can evolve straight away. And maybe with this Pokeball, we can get Celesteela and put Guzzlord in the front. Or who knows. We're just going to see what we're going to have to get. And we get another Cosmog. So we're going to hold on to that. I'm just going to start powering Solgaleo for now. And end my turn. And now, I saw somebody... When I make these decks, these random combinations and stuff, I checked to see if anybody had done Solgaleo Guzzlord already, and there was one video. I'll give him a shout out maybe in the description. But he didn't have Celesteela. And which... I think Celesteela is a must-have, yes, because Celesteela, like if you have two Guzzlords and you just want to swap between them and then get Solgaleo in there with Rising Road, obviously you can just get him in for free. But yeah, I'm just going to attack here, obviously. Soul Breaker, and what that does. And Solgaleo is obviously, you know, the main hitter on this team. Guzzlord can't use his Tyrannical Hole to attack, which is kind of a minus. And oh yeah, and back to the Celesteela real quick. Another reason that Celesteela I thought was so important is to stop Oricorio. You know, any straggling Oricorios from the previous meta that might want to trip me up. So, obviously 100 damage, and obviously with Lusamine, you can get energy on Celesteela pretty quickly. If need be, just to get rid of that Oricorio. Okay, he is going to attack with Berry here, so he is going to die. With the Rocky Helmet, and somebody else is going to have to come in. Which I'm assuming is going to be Froakie. And then next turn, Giratina can come in and attack. So I'm going to have to put this Cosmog down and hopefully try to get, Solgaleo on here as soon as possible. Just to shut down this Giratina in the back. I'm going to put one energy. I can charge up Guzzlord. And then that way, if Giratina attacks me, I can do some damage, or I can play it a little bit riskier and try to get, hopefully that I get Solgaleo to do some big damage here. I think I'm going to go with Guzzlord for now, just because I'm not 100% sure, obviously, that I'm going to get Solgaleo as soon as I would want. So boom, get this Froakie out of here. We are now at 120. And with one Giratina left to face off against. Obviously, Giratina comes out. He's going to have enough energy to attack us this turn. But he's also going to do 20 to himself if he attacks next turn. So he will be at... He's going to put another Froakie down. Broken Space. And he obviously can attack as his turn ends. We got Pokemon Communication. See, this is exactly what we have a Pokemon Communication on here. Just to get an extra Guzzlord or an extra Celesteela out of the deck. And try to get this Solgaleo. No. No Solgaleo for us. We are going to charge up our Guzzlord. And we're going to go ahead and hit Giratina with this Soul Breaker. Boom, 30 HP. We have Guzma. I think Cyrus is also in this deck. I wanted to have Cyrus in there. Oh, that is actually not good. So looks like we're gonna have to rely on good old RNG with the Guzzlord to get rid of this HP. If I get Solgaleo, we won't have enough HP. But Giratina can't one-shot Guzzlord unless he has red and Froakie by then. So I think we're honestly in a very good spot. If he attacks me, he takes 20 to himself. Yeah, I can, and he takes another 20 from the Rocky Helmet. I think we've got this in the bag, honestly. 10 seconds on the timer. 8, 7, and still going down. I think he is done. Unless he wants to, you know, go down fighting, which personally I would do. Yeah, but it looks like he's just gonna give up. Sad. Put an energy on Celesteela for no reason, and Soulbreaker for the win. 3-0 win and 101. Let's freaking go. I think this deck has a lot of potential. Honestly, I've seen and Solgaleo, what inspired me to put Solgaleo is just that Solgaleo and like that mushroom Pokemon. A mushroom Pokemon that has been I've seen go crazy on YouTube. And so I thought Solgaleo, man, get him with Guzzlord, bro. I think this can work. And clearly it's got, you know, potential. We are only in Great Ball rank 2 right now, but you know, everything has to start off somewhere, you know. And this guy's going for the big leagues. Alright, game number 2. Come on. We're going first again. And we're gonna get Guzzlord in the front this time. And we got a Pokeball, so who knows? We might get Cosmog and a rare candy just right off the bat, which would be ideal for us. Let's see. Boom. Rare candy. Maybe we can get Celesteela. Alright, Celesteela. Which we can Pokemon Communications out if we ever just don't need it. We're gonna draw another card, We get another Pokeball. Give me Cosmog. Come on, you know you want to, bro. Yes! Okay, Cosmog is officially active. Boom. Which means we're gonna have Solgaleo up and running real soon. And another thing that I realized last game that I didn't want to say because I was a bit embarrassed. I thought that Celesteela let you just switch out your active Ultra Beast with any benched Pokemon, not just benched Ultra Beast. So Guzzlord pretty much only works to switch out with Celesteela in the case of a Oricorio, but in any other case you can just swap them out with Solgaleo. So it's honestly not too bad, and the forward retreat cost is honestly not an issue for this deck. So I'm just gonna have Guzzlord taking a couple of attacks in the front right now. He has tons of HP, so it shouldn't be a problem for him. Boom, we get Sabrina and Lily. I'm tempted to Pokemon Communications right here, but I'm not going to. We're just going to end it right here. And another reason that I wanted to have Guzzlord on this deck was just because I have, historically, in this game that I've played, terrible luck with rare candies. So that's why I developed this kind of sort of slow play style, like I said in these previous videos, that I really liked to play with Pyukumuku and Judagon and stuff. And so Guzzlord is just another basically version of that, where he's just stalling for Solgaleo in the back to get ready. I'm just gonna put Celesteela and nah, I'm not. We can Sabrina, we can do nothing, or we can just hit him with the Soul Breaker. Boom, 120 damage. Goodbye, you little Strudel or Streetle. I know that's one of the new ones, so I'm not going to be as familiar with that one. I actually remember playing a Pokemon Sun and Moon. For the first time I had actually played it I got it from the library, so I never actually owned a copy. But I did manage to beat the game in the time that I had it checked out. So, I mean, who knows? Hopefully that guy took care of my Pokemon, the next person that got the game. But maybe they enjoyed it with their own, obviously. Because that's the spirit of Pokemon. And see, we got our opponent thinking. I'm just going to Sabrina here, honestly. Just because we also have Cyrus, so we can Cyrus later on. And I do not want this Guzzlord to get any energy or have any time to attack me. I'm going to put an extra energy on Solgaleo as well, just to give me a little bit more, you know, resistance against him. And we're going to Soul Breaker. Boom. Another thing that makes Solgaleo so good is just that you can't Sabrina him out because he can come in for free. So his Rising Road ability is honestly probably one of the best in the entire game. Second only to innards out. Oh my god, he's gonna take all my energy. Okay, that's gonna be 1 energy from Team Rocket, and hopefully 0 or 1 from Guzzlord. You know, I really don't want to see him take too much energy off me here. And if he has, what's her name? Lucamine. He's gonna have that Tyrannical Hole ready for next turn, so. Or maybe no, it's what is it? How does, I honestly don't even remember how this card works, how that card works. But I remember I used it once and I got, okay, yes, boom. He only gets rid of 2 energy in total, which means we are gonna win this game again. Another win. Yes, boom, another win. 2 for 2, baby, come on. Show me what you can do. This deck feels really good, by the way. It just feels good to play. All right, we found our next victim. Boom. We are going second this time. And he's got Dark Energy. Or just like last time, I'm going to put Guzzlord in the front. I think I want to keep my Celesteela right here just to Pokemon Communications it out. And maybe get Cosmog early. Like we have been. We've been getting pretty lucky with getting Cosmog and the Rare Candy early. But we haven't really seen that Guzzlord grindcore action. So who knows, maybe we'll get to see it this time. And it looks like we're going up against Nihilego and Guzzlord. Like the last guy. Maybe this guy will do better. We're gonna have to see. Ooh, no, Whopper. Or Whooper, sorry. Okay, now we get to see how this works. Choose 1 Ultra Beast attack if your opponent has gotten at least 1 point. Okay, so that's what it is. Because I've actually gotten... I've used Lucamine before, I think. And I got like 0 energy. Oh no, that was because it's from your discard. Bruh. What the? We just discarded. Bruh. What the heck? Okay, what I did was I used Lucamine when I only had one energy in the discard pile or something like that. Right? That's what it is? Yeah, I only had one energy on a Pokemon in the discard pile. And it's looking like he got his evolution pretty dang quick, so hopefully we can get mine, but it's not gonna look like it. It's not looking too good, honestly. We're gonna grind core. Maybe we can rob a bit of energy. Yes, we can take his 1 energy right off of that Nihilego. If he puts energy on a Clodsire, I'm going to just Sabrina him out. And start getting... Oh, no, now I can't. Wait, I wonder, does Nihilego's more poison stack? Because I know Lucario's does. Like, Lucario's fighting coach ramp heads up. But I'm not sure about this. Please give me Cosmog. Oh my god. Cosmog, please. Okay, so there's no point in putting energy on more energy on Guzzlord, so I'm just gonna start charging up another one in the back, grind coring it up. I wish I also could have gotten the Rocky Helmet. That would give me a little bit more assurance on damage. If your opponent's active opponent is poisoned, it's tagged as 6. Oh my god. He's gonna put the poison barb out. We have Guzma though, so that gives us one little turn of, you know, assurance. He's gonna bring him out. He has no energy though. He spent that energy to retreat, which is good because we robbed that energy a turn earlier. So Grindcore coming in clutch right there. Hopefully we can get Solgaleo online as soon as possible. Please give me Cosmog. Okay, we got a Pokeball. There is a chance. Come on. Yes, okay, we got Cosmog. And I'm willing to bet that next card is going to be a Professor Oak. Next card's going to be Professor Oak. And from that Professor Oak, I'm going to get a Rare Candy. So I'm going to do this. And I'm tempted to Guzma here. Because if I attack him, that puts me at... Ooh, or we can Sabrina? No. I think I'm just going to Guzma. Yeah, I'm going to Guzma here. I do not want to take damage right here. Too much, at least. Hopefully we can rob him of his 1 energy. That would be really good. Come on, Grindcore. Come on. 50-50 chance. Boom. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. You can't win them all, but... Would have been, feels pretty good when you do. See, but he won't be able to do 120 damage to us at least. Because we're not poisoned. He's in a Professor Oak. Maybe he's trying to get another Poison Barb. We don't have another Guzma, so... That was our one chance. We're going to take 60 damage. We're still not poisoned. Yes, baby, come on. Yes. Beautiful. Now that we have 2 Guzzlords, we can use Celesteela to swap between them. Let's see, he is at 130 HP. Or we can go into Celesteela. We can swap into Celesteela in the front. Use Lusamine. No, we can't. He has no points. I keep forgetting that. But I think I am going to attack with Guzzlord here. Just try to shave off as much energy as we can before Solgaleo comes in with Rising Road. Come on, and we get another Tails. More bad luck. But good news is that Clodsire cannot withstand an attack from Solgaleo. Unless he has, not even with a giant cape, but maybe if he has healing, he'll be able to. We're still not poisoned, so we still can't kill Guzzlord. Because Guzzlord is just that tanky. So using that Guzma earlier is absolutely helped us out. I think it was absolutely the right call. Let's see what he's going to do. I think this might end in a concede. I don't know if he has the cards that he needs to bring this back. 10 seconds now and counting down quickly. He's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's over. Solgaleo Guzzlord once again with another win. Come on, baby. This is actually so good. Why is this so good? Boom, Solgaleo comes out. Alright, charging up my other Guzzlord. Hit him with a Soul Breaker for 120. And Clodsire is finished. That's 2 points for me. 0 to him. And it looks like our opponent did not return. So another win. That makes it 3. And 3 wins in a row for this deck. I'm tempted to go for another one. And I'm going to do it. One more game after this. Alright, final battle. 4th and final battle. It's also our rank up match. So if we win this, we are ranking up and getting... Oh my god, we're going up with another steel type. Another steel type deck. I'm assuming this is going to be that Solgaleo mushroom that I was talking to you guys about earlier. Nope, it's Snorlax. Snorlax Solgaleo. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. Obviously, Snorlax only needs 2 energy to attack with Berry. And he can retreat with Ilima for 0 cost. Hopefully Guzzlord can just start eating up that HP though, or eating up his energy with Grindcore. Because Cosmog is going to have to be charging up in the back again. He's in a giant cape. He's going to lose the Pokeball. Hopefully with my Pokeball I can get with Cosmog of my own. That's because it is looking like it's going to be a race to Solgaleo. Okay, we got the OP combo. Pokeball and Professor Oak. Come on. No, we got Guzzlord. Professor Oak. Let's see what we get. Come on. The Cosmog. And Solgaleo, baby. Come on. So next turn I can attack with Solgaleo, but I don't want Solgaleo to get too much damage on him. So I think I'm just going to power Guzzlord once. And attack once with Guzzlord. Then Solgaleo can come in after that. He's going to charge up his own Cosmog. He's not going to have the rare candy though. But we do. So we did win the race. Boom. Rare candy. And Solgaleo. But like I said, we're not going to attack just yet. Or maybe oh yeah, I don't want to charge up Solgaleo. I think I want to attack Snorlax. Or we can Sabrina next turn. Ooh. Yep, that's the play right there. We're going to Sabrina next turn to bring his Cosmog out. We got her in a second Cosmog. And I'm just going to end my turn, honestly. Let's see, maybe he's going to... If he evolves here, I think we might be cooked. It's all luck right here. Oh, he's going to charge up again. Come on, come on, don't have it, don't have it. Please don't have your rare candy. Yes! Oh no, now he's... Damn! He got us there. I'm gonna put my... Let's see, I'm going to Pokemon Communications this Guzzlord, and if I get my second Solgaleo, I'll put Cosmog down. Let's see. Yup, and Celesteela comes out, so not quite what we wanted. Let's see, I'm tempted to Sabrina here. If he's Sabrina, he's obviously gonna put his other Snorlax out. But that's honestly... I'm going to save that, actually. Yeah. think I might just do this. Grind core it up. Because I want Solgaleo to be able to just one-shot. And I don't want him to, you know... This is honestly a pretty tricky match. I'm not sure how to go about this. I guess we're going to have to play, and whoever wins wins. He's going to have his second Cosmog out. Alright. We got our Guzzlord back again. I am really tempted to come out with... Let's see, if I attack at his 20, it puts me at 160, 150 after rising, after I attack. But we will kill. Alright, here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to put my other Cosmog down. He doesn't have Oricorio, obviously, so I can put the double Guzzlord. And I think I am going to come out. I'm going to Rising Road and hit Snorlax. Let's see how this goes. I don't remember if I have Leaf on this deck or if I took Leaf out in training mode, and testing, sorry, I should say. In testing, I don't remember if I took Leaf out. So that's a point for me, but not a win. We're going to have to wait a little longer to see how that goes. Obviously, Snorlax comes out again. We can Sabrina here and just wipe out one of his Cosmogs, which would honestly be pretty good for us to not have to deal with another Cosmog. Let's see, I'm going to Professor Oak. Oh, okay, so here's our little dilemma. We can Professor Oak. I'm just going to Sabrina. I'm just going to Sabrina and get rid of one of these Cosmogs. I don't want to have to deal with two full HP Solgaleos. And it looks like he's obviously going to choose the one without the Giant Cape. But we have Guzma, so it's not like the Giant Cape makes too much of a difference for us. We're just going to get rid of that. Boom. Another point for us. And minus one Solgaleo for him. Snorlax obviously comes out. We have Cyber, so if we can attack Snorlax here, that would be huge. Because then we can just... Yes! Boom, baby! 4 for 4. Let's go. I was honestly a little bit sad that the way that he lost. I'm assuming he just got super unlucky with Solgaleo or Cosmeons, or however you pronounce that Pokemon. But 4 for 4. 4 wins in 4 games and a rank up. This deck, I think, has a ton of potential. I highly recommend you guys try it out for me. Maybe if you guys are in Ultra Ball already or Master Ball, and you want to see how it does against, you know, more metas type of decks, or more competitive decks, I should say. Please give it a try, and put a comment down below of how it went, because I think, personally, I think this has a lot of potential to do a lot of good. Alright, that is going to be it for the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Solgaleo, Guzzlord, and Celesteela are honestly a monstrous combination. I did not think it was going to be this good. This is my first ever clean sheet of a team that I made. Not the Incineroar Charizard, and not even Pukumuku, which I was so proud of. This, honestly, is shockingly good, and it feels really good to play. Like I said just before, go ahead and give it a whirl if you want. Rising Road, Grindcore, and Celesteela for coverage against Oricorios. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a good old like, subscribe if you'd be so kind, and that's going to be it for me. See ya.